I woke up one morning and I was ready to give up. I had lost my wife, had lost a vehicle from drunk driving, got in an accident and totaled it. And something inside of me cried out to God. I don't know if you're real or not, but if you are, I need to know.
Lawrence Lepore,
Good morning, Your Honor.
you're charged with a school zone violation on Hope Street.
Okay.
You're 1 mile over what I've been dismissing. I'm going to give you a break on the 1 mile.
I appreciate that.
What do you do for a living?
I publish a newspaper,
Yeah, what's the name of
a
it?
Christian newspaper, The Good News Today. When I used to be a drug addict and drug dealer and did all the wrong things myself in life. But as a result of turning to God, my life really turned quite drastically.
Well, I want to congratulate you.
Well, I don't take the credit for it.
It's a higher.
Exactly.
Was there one event in your life that caused you to turn your life around?
I wouldn't say that there was one. It was a culmination of many bad things, going through divorce, getting arrested for drunk driving, too many mornings waking up where I didn't know where I was. All of those things add up after a while, and you either go deeper and jump off of a bridge, or you open your eyes and start to look and see what's real in life.
But you have actually turned your life around. So if there's any advice you can give people who are now in the situation that you were in, what is that advice?
The best advice that I would give to myself or anybody is you have to understand that you can't escape. You can't escape problems that you create for yourself, and we all have to take personal responsibility for our actions and everything that we do. And the only way that I was able to do that was by turning my life to God. I 100% just realized that God was real. I woke up one morning and I was ready to give up. I had lost my wife, had lost a vehicle from drunk driving, got in an accident and totaled it. And something inside of me cried out to God. I don't know if you're real or not, but if you are, I need to know. And it was like somebody walked over to the wall and turned the light switch on. And my life started to change that day.
I remember a story of a famous baseball player who came from New Bedford, I believe. His name was Joe Andrews. And he was destined for the majors. He was a great baseball player. He was a very good friend of Hank Aaron's. They played baseball together in the minors. And he made one bad throw when he snapped his elbow, and that was the end of his career. But and I'm not telling stories because Joe told the story many times. But Joe became an alcoholic. And then he turned his life around. And he would speak to people on the evils of alcoholism and addiction. And he would say, he told me this personally. He says, Frank, I came across many people who thought they were tough. He says, but being physical is not being tough. He said, let me tell you what tough is. He said, tough is when there's a glass of alcohol in it, and you're looking at it, and it's right before you, and every single impulse in your body wants to grab that liquor and swallow it. He says, and saying no and not doing it. That's tough, not being physical.
Yeah.
So you
Amen.
understand that, right?
I do 100%.
Well, thank you for your insights today. Thank you for your appearance today. Stay in touch. Let us know how you're doing.
I will. Thank you also.
Good luck to you.